larger than you think. Very popular for weddings. It goes back a long way. So this area, very much Italian, Portuguese, Spanish. So a lot of the migrants that came over set up coffee shops, etc. here. A few very famous places, Kayla's Fisheries. The Kayla's, they made a lot of their money from prawns up at Exmouth. On the right is the Italian Club. The Endeavour used to be here, but I think Sydney's now got the Endeavour over there. And we had the Lewin boat. You might see it. About 4 or 5 months ago, I was actually on Rottnest, and a cargo ship crashed into the Lewin boat. Blocked the harbour for 6 hours. 2 people on the boat, they were both injured, but they're lucky to be alive. But it snapped both the masts on the Lewin. But they've been able to, they're going to be able to do it up. It's Fisherman's Harbour, a lot of research vessels, fishing vessels. I have worked on the left here, Little Creatures Brewery, very popular place. They can have up to 1,500 people for lunch. Joe's Fish Shack was quite famous, but it didn't survive COVID. The two most famous, Cicerello's and Kayla's, if you want really nice fish and chips. And then a few funny statues. On the left, Bon Scott, AC/DC. That's a life-size statue of him. There is a bridge to the island, but it's not open to the public. In front of us you can see the roundhouse, the octagonal roundhouse, and over there on the left is the Maritime Museum. I'll show you that as we leave Fremantle. And just in front of us on the left, that's the WA Shipwreck Museum, Gold Queen donation. That's very worthwhile going to have a look here. Fremantle. He designed the 2 lighthouses on Rottnest, the lighthouse down at Cape Lewin at the bottom of Western Australia, and he designed Fremantle Port. Realised if you excavate the sandbar, that would make a really good port. The government then said, we've got a problem, we need water out to Kalgoorlie. He designed the pipeline. It took him 3 years to build Mundaring Weir, our largest dam, and then it had never been done before. They pumped water out to Kalgoorlie, 600 kilometres. This is a statue commemorating him. The sad thing is that it took 6 years and he committed suicide. He rode his horse into the beach at Cottesloe and shot himself. And that was due to public bullying, and the media said it would never work, it was costing too much. That is meant to be a person coming off the ships with their bag and a dingo or dog. Yeah, and then only 2 months after, the water flowed into Kalgoorlie. And it's still used today, the Kalgoorlie pipeline.
This Victoria Key.
Very sad. Now, I hope I can get through here. Event ahead. What do you reckon? I might get stuck. Like that. I'm not going to do it.
Good job, buddy.
On our right, we've got these markets here. Another event being closed. No, I'm not going to go down there. It's incredible. Sad thing is that I don't know why they do it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday they're only open. The Fremantle markets where you can go to today. Beautiful markets. Again, they're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Chamber of Commerce, the old Fremantle fire station. It's now a backpackers on the left. The new fire station's just up here. Custom house. I'm now going to turn and we'll go up Cappuccino Strip. That's the main street of Fremantle.
People coming off the train.
Church on the left. So, as I was saying, Perth is built on limestone. So we use it a lot. This is the old style limestone that's a little bit rounded, whereas nowadays it's very square. And they use it a lot for retaining walls, but also houses. So we're coming into what they call Cappuccino Strip. Some beautiful shops here, old bookshops. Straight in front of us, just on this bend, there is Gino's coffee shop. That was the first one here. Italian, and they're still very, very Italian. That's Gino's on the right. Fremantle did suffer a bit during COVID. A number of places closed down. Really nice Sail and Anchor Hotel. This is the beginning of the Freo markets on our our left-hand side. (1897) the Frio markets. On our left-hand side is Fremantle Football Club, and it doesn't have an emergency department. And coming up on our left-hand side, this is Fremantle Prison. Whoa. So the Fremantle Prison on our left.
It's very old. The weathercock up there.
What I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be turning, and I'm going to be stopping right next to the markets, and you've got a choice. You can go to the markets, you can go look at Fremantle Prison. We're right next to both of them. Sorry?
How long does it stop for? That's the question.
The prison is closed, it's now a museum. There is a coffee shop at the entrance. There is tours and that, but you probably wouldn't have a time. But it is very impressive.
Something went wrong, there was nothing to flag it up before they had trouble.
Yeah. It's really beautiful at that Coniside beach. It's like an old shop.
It's very old, it's been 30, 40 years. And they used to have an advert, and I'm talking a long time ago, on TV, and it was about hire cars, but they were saying, any birds? And they say, no birds. And it was just a rip-off, and it's been around, and it's always been called No Birds. Mean female, they mean female.
Oh.
Yeah. And the guy keeps going, do I get a bird? And they go, no birds.
Great. So funny, dear.
Parking instructions for parking. Step 1, park your vehicle.
Yeah.
Step 2, pay.
Oh, lock it. You gotta lock it and then pay.
Like as if you need instructions.
Mossman Park Station.
Is it's been there forever, and it's a science place designed to encourage young people to get into the sciences. And so they've got all, so school holidays and that, it was always really busy, and they've got all these different things that kids can do. And it used to be next to the Omni Theatre, which was a completely round theatre. You could watch a movie and it was all curved around you. But Omni Theatre's closed, so SciTech is still there. But it's been there forever. I've got an idea they might be moving it. Very popular. So we are in the suburb of Claremont at the moment. It's right on that corner there, Bayview.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right on that corner just there.
The Perth Children's Hospital.
In the last 10 years especially, I have never ever seen so much homelessness in Perth. And what they say is the people that are worse off in society are even more worse off in a booming economy. So what that means is rent is more expensive because most people can afford it, and food prices are more expensive because most people can afford it. So the people who can't afford it are even more worse off. And that's disgusting in such a wealthy state. It really is, and it shouldn't happen in a place like Australia.
Happens
And I've had
everywhere.
a fair bit to do with that sector. There's lots of different reasons for homelessness. It's not just one. But when you've got families living in one room because they can't afford $800 a week in rent, and that's a form of homelessness, living in one room. People sleeping in their cars. Some of it's mental health issues. There's a whole range.
This is Subiaco we're going through. It's like a very Art Deco.
Some of the mining have taken up so much of the accommodation, especially.
We sort of work out what she pays, as long as everyone's telling the truth. You've got to rely on, but we sort of work out what she puts in and what he puts in, and 20, 25 grand, where is it? He's got his little book with his, all these little book things he's got to pay in, but it's not about business, so it's pretty hard to approach the situation.
Yeah, see that colourful stack up there?
Yeah, so I'm just. There was an Exmouth one there, E.
was just saying that a lot of the, or some of the number plates start with the city that you're from. So E for Exmouth, B for Bunbury, and what was the other one? Did you say?
And for Albury.
Oh yeah, A for.
Do you
A
like
for
the
Albany.
prices of fuel? That's actually quite expensive.
Nice.
We got diesel for $1.52 only about 4 weeks ago.